Not only is Zen Market the best proxy service, but I'm partnering with them today to help you get 1,000 yen off international shipping. Check out the link in the description and stay tuned to the end to get all the details. Dragon Ball, horror, kaiju, and more. Steven's Toy Reviews. Hey there, collectors. It's going to be Steven here, and welcome to another kaiju vinyl review, where today we're going to be taking a look at two figures here from Y-MSF, and it's going to be the Final Wars versions of Kumonga and Manda. Yes, two popular kaiju, relatively speaking. They got a nice revamp for Final Wars, like pretty much everybody else, for better or worse for some. And, you know, recently, it seems like Final Wars is getting a bit better reception. So let me know your thoughts down below. Are you a Final Wars stan, or are you an OG hater? Let me know your thoughts. I'm very interested to see. But nevertheless, Y-MSF is getting back into the Final Wars game after releasing quite a few figures. And in this quote-unquote wave, we have four, which is going to be Kamakuris, Manda Long, which are not in this review, but we do have the Manda Bend or Twisty version, and Kumonga. So these two figures I really wanted and I had to get because I like the designs and I needed them. But with that being said, they are somewhat difficult and they may cost a pretty coin if you are looking to pick them up, which is also a reason why Zen Market is very fitting for this. So let's take a look to see whether or not they're going to be worth adding to your collection and how Zen Market just might be able to help you pick these up. So first and foremost, we're going to go ahead and take a look at Kumonga, because Kumonga, I think, is the weaker of the two, but weaker as in, you know, we have to have a hierarchy system here, right? A first place and a second place. So Kumonga is going to be taking second place. And I gotta get you to stick around for a little bit longer than just the first 20 or 30 seconds, right? Yeah, okay. So Kumonga, I think, end of discussion. It's a great figure. It looks great. It's very nice. For critiques, it does seem like the yellow on the main body, you know, aside from the legs, is rather bright and it's not blended in too well. My particular unit has a whole bunch of miscellaneous little paint strips and scratches here and there, which is kind of disappointing. You know, opening this up and seeing, you know, a little strike here, a little scratch there, but those are very minor. And if you're not going to see them in the macro photography coming up here, then that should settle it right then and there. If you can't see it, is it really a problem? Well, I'm going to let you decide. I have an eye for those things, so I happen to see them. So nevertheless, aside from those two things, I think Kumonga is fantastic. The yellow definitely is very striking. It is very noticeable on the shelf, and the design of the figure is captured very, very well in this vinyl format compared to what we actually saw on screen. So I think it's a little bit stylized, but not enough to say, wow, that is super duper inaccurate, and I would never have that. Now, the original, way back in the day, Y-MSF Kumonga, the original Showa era one, that had a very, I guess you might say, brittle feel to the vinyl for me. I sold mine and then it like cracked near immediately. For this one, no issues with that. I know Y-MSF has been using a somewhat harder vinyl, but for here, no problems. And that's going to be a nice transition on over into Manda, which Manda is definitely going to be my favorite of this bunch. And kind of like I mentioned at the top here, there is going to be the twisty, bendy version as well as a long, straight version. That one I opted not to get because I liked the one with a better, smaller, more manageable shelf footprint, if you will. I don't have the movie Monster Series one anymore, so can't do a comparison, but I can definitely tell you this is definitely going to be the winner for which one you should get if you are looking to pick one or the other up. So this twisty version of Manda here looks great. There are really no issues except for maybe the green, maybe just a little bit too contrast intensive for some, but having it here in hand, he looks just fantastic. The shading is going to look really nice around the thin area, the edges of Manda here. The spikes look great. The masking for the paint is fantastic, and the eyes are beautiful as well. Of course, once again, we do have the miscellaneous scratches and paint rubs that are going to be found on the spikes on the figure, so perhaps that's going to be something on Y-MSF's end that maybe needs to be corrected a little bit. Now, as I'm showing you the pictures here, you're going to notice that there are going to be two little stamps that are on the figure's underside, not only for Manda, but also on Kumonga, you may have seen. And these were actually sculpted by Zeto Joe. So they sculpted the figures and Y-MSF put them into production. So cool. Zeto also did a portion of Haya's Godzilla 2000. Just a fun fact. All right, so articulation. And remember, these are vinyl figures, so these are not meant to be like super duper hyper articulated action figures. We do have some swivels that are going to be on both figures. Manda's head does not rotate, or if it does, mine is glued and it will not. But we do have 2 points of articulation in the main body, so we can sort of twist and turn, and we can get them into some different poses if you would like. It is helpful to have those bends and twists and cuts for the articulation, so this way we can actually get Manda to be on all 4 feet, hands, legs, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. When it comes to Kumonga, all of the 8 legs have 1 point of swivelness, so you can move the legs around and you can kind of get it into a classic spider like sculptula pose, as I showed at the beginning of the video. I do want to backtrack to Manda real quick. You may notice that there are like the little tendril things that come off the sides of the body. Those are actually able to be reset with heat. On mine, I just did not because I don't really care for it. But if that is something that may upset you, you can definitely take care of that. Size comparison time. So here you go. So yeah, they're fine for 6-inch scale. If you're a vinyl collector movie monster series, then this is exactly what you may be looking for. If you're looking to spend a couple extra bucks to get a good figure, good quality, or if you're looking for stand-ins for your SH Monster Arts or Haya or whatever else, and you don't have anything else on the market, these are fantastic placeholders until maybe we get something more official. Some folks do that. Buy now, skip, or wait for a deal. So with these figures, I have to say that they are very, very nice. Y-MSF's reputation over the years has definitely changed from like not even a great value movie monster series lineup to something that is a bit more respectable in the collecting community, and that is fantastic to see, right? Like we really like to see a brand pull it around. The only issue is going to be availability, which, you know, that is going to happen some days, and some days it's not. But for these figures here, I think Kumonga is really nice, has a few drawbacks here and there that is going to vary depending on, you know, whether or not you like the paint scheme, and Manda is, I think, fantastic. Now, both of these figures will range between 7,500 and 10,000 yen, and that's going to be a pretty penny. And the aftermarket is going to be significantly more in the US. Now, on Yahoo Japan Auctions, Y-MSF actually has his own store. It's basically one guy who runs it. Y-MSF has their own store, and with that, he does also sell directly to Japanese customers. And if you're looking to maybe pick something up on Yahoo Japan Auctions, whether it's going to be Y-MSF or something else, you're going to need a middleman or a proxy service. And you're probably wondering how you can go ahead and get Y-MSF figures from Yahoo Japan Auctions, and the best way to do it is with the best proxy shopping service experience, Zen Market, a great segue here. I've worked with them and used them multiple times, and if you're not familiar with them, I've got a plenty of videos with my co-star Shelly, and you can check out Zen Market and what they do and how they do everything there. Basically, they can help you buy anything from Japan, and they can ship it worldwide, wherever it may be, pending any shipping restrictions. Today, I did want to let you know about their loyalty program. With their loyalty program, you get access to credit and cash back for every purchase and product that you have. So to get into the loyalty program, you just have to ship 15,000 yen worth of items and watch your tier level go up month after month. If you're going to be getting one Y-MSF figure here, that's going to be between 6,000 to 10,000 yen. You're only going to need to get a couple of them, and boom, you are right there. But to help you with that, just sign up with the code ZENLOYALTY2024 or in the link in the description, and you get 1,000 yen off international shipping. So make sure to sign up right here when you're done watching the video. So thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you click like, subscribe, follow Zen Market on all of the social medias and even their YouTube, and make sure you sign up at the link below. I will catch ya in the next video.